Hello, welcome to my channel, A Book Forest. My name is Kim and today I'm going to be doing a review of The Daughter Who Remains by Nnedi Okorafor. So this was provided to me by Nnedi as an advanced reader copy, so thank you. It's the third book in a novella trilogy and I really enjoyed it. I gave it 4 stars. So initially the series is called Who Fears Death, and the main novel is Who Fears Death here. So I would recommend starting with that. And it's the story of Nnedi, so her name means Who Fears Death. And it's set in Africa, in West Africa, and it's post-apocalyptic. There's a lot of, there's also magic, so it's kind of a mix of science fiction, dystopian, and fantasy. So it was really enjoyable, and I would definitely recommend reading the other books in the series. So there's a couple of prequels here, The Book of Phoenix and Remote Control, and I also enjoyed those very much. And they're also different, like some have a lot of focus on science more, some have more of a focus on magic or even alien maybe life. So it is lots of different things to explore, and they're all linked together loosely, but for sure, like, the prequels have an impact on the world that we have in Who Fears Death. And then the character of Nnedi has a mother who is called Najiba, and The Daughter Who Remains is the end of the story of Najiba. So we start with She Who Knows, so that's what Najiba means. And then we have One Way Witch, which is the second book, and The Daughter Who Remains, the third book. So obviously it's the third book in the trilogy, of last book of a series. I can't reveal too much because it would spoil the plot. What I can say is I really enjoyed Najiba as a character. She and Nnedi, they do feel like mother and daughter. They have a lot of traits in common, but they're also quite different. So they have, like, Nnedi is a bit far, like she's an angry, salty kid, and Najiba is more of an impulsive, more joyful person. So she has that, and she's kind of fearless. Of course, like, there's some terrible things that happen to her, but she's very strong. And I enjoyed this setting, like it's set in a post-apocalyptic, like something that might be the future or alternate history of Africa. There's like different types of people, like there's the Osunu, who Najiba is from, who are a smaller part of the Okeke tribe, and they're like the black people of Africa. And the Osunu are kind of set apart. They're like untouchable almost in She Who Knows in the first book. And there's also the Nuru, who are more like the, I would say, Arabs or white people. I'm not sure. And at the beginning in the novella She Who Knows, it's set before Who Fears Death, so when Najiba is quite young, she hasn't had her daughter yet. So we see a reality, and then the events of Who Fears That happen, and then we have the One Way Witch and Daughter of Who Remains. So it's the whole life of Najiba from the time when she was a young girl until the events in this book. So both mother and daughter have a great destiny. They are very powerful and very strong. So overall, I really enjoyed this more than the previous book. I was a bit disappointed by the middle book, One Way Witch. It kind of felt like a training montage, really, of Najiba training as a witch. In this one, Najiba is kind of grown into her powers, and she's trying to live her life. At the beginning of the book, she has a life event that happened to her, and she has to travel. She has goals that she wants to accomplish, like her destiny almost, that stems from her youth and her family. So yeah, overall, like, this series is really impressive. It's all intricate. There's different angles being explored in each book. All the characters are their own person, like they're all All the main characters are women, but they're all extremely different. So yeah, I really think that this series is worth giving it a go, and definitely I would say reading order would be the publication order. So I would start with Who Fears Death, then I would do the Book of Phoenix, probably after that I would do Remote Control, and then I would do the trilogy with Najiba. So The Daughter Who Remains was a good finale for this trilogy. I don't know if she's gonna, Nnedi Okorafor is gonna write more in this world. I would definitely read anything that she writes in this world. I really enjoy being in there, even though it's not all sunshine and roses. It's quite harsh, but it's definitely fascinating concepts, fascinating world, characters. Like there's a mix of technology, but then there's no technology anymore. Like there's events that happen all the time. It's amazing. Like just the events that happen in Who Fears Death impact so much the events in this series. It's very well done, and overall I recommend. So let me know if you're interested in reading this series, or if you've read the books and what you thought about them, and see you next time.